Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy June 2nd, wherever you're tuning in from. My name is Stephanie. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. I just got done working out, so I feel a little sweaty. And I'm covering up my face so you can't see me. But good morning. I would love to know where you're tuning in from, and we are diving into chapter 1 of the Miracle Morning. And so, listen, I want to know right off the bat, we're going to switch it. But if you had to say right now, before you read the book, or what would you consider yourself before we dive into this new amazing journey? Would you consider yourself a morning person or a night owl? Either one is fine, but what we're going to go through is the power of what mornings can look like. But not everybody would say, I'm a morning person. In fact, I think I ask more people and they say, I am not a morning person. I am not a morning person. How many of you find yourself saying that? And we're going to stop saying that because we're going to flip it. I used to think like you're either a morning person or you're a night owl. Like it's not really a choice. It's who you are. And then after reading this book and reading lots of books, I've just come to realize, no, it's a choice. Right? It's a choice to get up in the morning and go after your day. And I don't know if you're reading the book with me. If you're reading the book with me, let me know down below. Yes, I'm reading the book with you. What do you think of chapter 1? Or if you haven't read it yet, we're going to read that today. And I'd love to know your biggest takeaways with that. So I'm going to walk you through just the very first chapter. And if you don't have the book, not a big deal. Tune in here every single morning. I'm going to walk you through the basic highlights of the book. The point of this is to help you own your day. And some of you might be going, why in the world, or what does this have to do with keto? A lot. Because most of the time people come here to learn, to gain recipe. Most people want fat loss. Let's just be real. Most of you want to take back your health. Most of you want to feel better. And what most people don't realize is the power of the mindset. And if you don't have systems in place, and if you don't have the right mindset, then you're going to go in a vicious circle, in a vicious cycle over and over again, because you don't have the right tools to get you to where you want to go. And part of it is owning your morning. Part of it is your mindset. Part of it is the words that you're speaking and truly believing that you can do this. Maybe you're one of those people who message me and you've gained the 30 pounds, you've lost the 30 pounds, and you've gained it back again, right? No more. There's no more up and down and up and down. It's time to truly take control of your life in whatever area it is. And it's going to start with learning and growing and filling your mind with powerful things. I love to read, and my goal is to either help you read yourself or to listen to me read to you. However you want to do it, I don't care. But if I can get just these little nuggets into your mind, it's going to help you with your entire everything, relationships, finances, health, business, any of it. So we're going into chapter 1. He said, it's time to wake up to your full potential. We are going to make you a morning person by choice because you're going to love it, right? So he says this, if you've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to bed to be, you've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction, right? So he tells a story in the beginning. He says he recently read an alarming statistic. The average American is 20 pounds overweight, $10,000 in debt, slightly depressed, dislikes their job, has less than one close friend. And he says, are you settling for less than you're capable of and just justifying that it's okay? Or are you ready to stop settling so that you can start living your best life? Are you ready to stop settling? Are you ready to stop making excuses or blame, shaming, justifying the past? Are you ready? That is my question. Are you ready to go after better? And I think sometimes maybe you've never felt like this, but me as a mom, there were years where I was like, I can't go to the gym. I got to take care of my kids. Like I almost felt like it was selfish of me to work on me, right? But I heard a cool phrase, and I don't think I have it right, but you can't give out of an empty cup. You can't take care of your spouse or your kids or your job or your relationships if you aren't filled up yourself. And if you aren't taking care of your mindset and you don't feel good and you don't feel healthy, if you don't have a filled up cup, how are you going to fill up your kids or your spouse or your employees? How are you going to give out of nothing? Excuse me. So I had to get in this mindset of, there's a lot of pollen in this area, or like I've got little trees with cotton balls flying all over the place and I feel like I can feel it. Anybody else? So that's what we're going to dive into. So he talks about creating your level 10 life. And he says, if you were to take any area of your life, relationships or your job or your health, and he says, if we are to measure success or satisfaction or fulfillment in any area of your life, rating from 1 to 10, relationships, job, he said, nobody ever wants to say, oh, I'm a level 7 in my health. That's all I want. I'm fine. I'm fine with a couple aches and pains. He goes, no, I don't want to not be healthy. I don't ever want to not feel healthy or not want to have a level 10 energy. He goes, I don't ever want to have a level 5 relationship. He goes, everybody wants better. And if you were to label all of those areas in your life from 1 to 10, he goes, it's not that I want to settle. I just don't know how to get there. How do I get to a level 10? How do I get from a level 4 to a 5 and a 5 to a 6 and a 6 to a 7? He said this, what if I told you that it all starts with how you wake up in the morning, and that there are small, simple steps that you can start today with that will enable you to become a better person that you need to be to create the level of success that you truly want. It starts in the morning. So let me ask you this. How many of you wake up early enough to get a workout in, to journal, to read even a page a day, to do the things that you need in the morning to get your mindset right, to truly own your day? My question is, do you get up in the morning in enough time to own your day? He says, this book will build 3 imperative arguments. He says, I need you to know you are just as worthy and deserving and capable of creating and sustaining an extraordinary, healthy, wealthy, happy, love, and successful life. But you have to know that you are worthy of it. That's number 1. Number 2, in order for you to stop settling for less than you deserve in any area of your life, you have to create a level of personal, professional, and financial success you desire. You must first dedicate time each day to become a better person. You have to get up in the morning with a level of excitement, like I get to get up. I get to read. I get to work out. I get to work on me so that everything that I do overflows into the other people around me. How you wake up each day and your morning routine dramatically affects the level of success in your every single day life. I'm going to say that again. How you wake up every day and your morning routine dramatically affects the level of success in your everyday life. I think this book is amazing. Then he goes on to talk about, oftentimes people go, I'm not a morning person. Nope, I'm not a morning person. I'm a night owl. I can't. I won't. I'm tired. So his goal throughout this book is to flip that for you. Excitement to get up and own your day. The entire thing is about owning your day, to creating a structure, to creating a routine so that you can get up and have gratitude, thankfulness, like I just said, filling your cup so you can fill others. Then he goes into, the book is, who of you is reading the book? I'm just going to go through. He says, here's what I promise you. Here is going to be the benefits of going through this book. He says they're pretty bold statements. He says, when you are done, my goal is to have you wake up every day with more energy and empowered with structure and strategy to start maximizing your potential. So this is what this book is going to do for you. Lower your stress levels, gain more clarity to quickly overcome challenges, improve your overall health, increase your productivity, experience more gratitude and less worry, significantly increase your ability to earn and attract monetary wealth, uncover and begin living your life purposefully, and stop settling for less than you truly desire and deserve. He says he's going to take you through something called Life Savers. So he has all of this structured and mapped out for you. He says, whether you currently consider yourself to be a morning person or not, you're going to learn how to wake up every single morning easier than it's ever been done before. But you've got to follow the steps, and here's the kicker. You've got to put it into action. So that was chapter 1, just basically setting you up for success. Here's what you're going to achieve. Here's how you're going to do it. You are 100% worthy of achieving all of this. If you don't think you're a morning person, what we're going to start doing is saying, I am a morning person. I am going to own my day. I am going to take action. Here's what the book is called, Morning Miracles. And so if I probably could knock this entire book out in just a day or a couple days. We're going through a chapter a day. If you decide to go through the entire book in the next couple of days, awesome. The biggest thing I would say is he says this, he says, take the book, highlight it, underline it, keep it on your nightstand, keep it where you can see it so that you can remind yourself as you're going throughout your days. But the key to anything, whether you're watching me and you're learning how to do net carbs versus total carbs, or you're watching me to learn how to get started on this lifestyle, it doesn't matter what you're learning. The key is putting it into action, right? So every time you learn something from this book, if he says, set your alarm clock, I'm sorry, I've got 4 dogs. My kids are still sleeping. He says, you've got to take the action. So if you read the whole book and you feel great about it, but you don't put it into action, what's the point, right? So the reason we're taking it one day at a time is to go, okay, what can I take action on today? So what could you take action on today? Really, I would say reading it. I would say your words of, if you said you're not a morning person, today your action step could be, I am a morning person. I am a morning person. I am going to own my day. I'm going to take this seriously. I'm not going to blame, shame, and justify the past. I have the determination and I have the ownership to take over my health and fitness. So if the only thing you tell yourself today is I am a morning person, and you remove the words, I'm not a morning person from my vocabulary, that's an action step, right? What you say and what you think is going to be what happens. If you keep saying, this is not for me, I'm not worthy, I'm not a morning person, I can't do this, you're right. If you flip your words and you start saying, I am a morning person, I am going to eat healthy, I choose to be better. Here's the book for those of you who are looking. I promise you, it's going to help you on this health and fitness journey, because once this is right, and once you start speaking better words, and once you start believing in yourself and you know that you are worthy and you fill up your own cup, you're going to be able to help anybody around you. So I would love to go through the whole book today, but we're taking it one chapter at a time. We'll get done in the next 10 days or less. And there's 10 chapters. So we'll be done with this in 10 days. And my hope is it helps a majority of you take action to get up in the morning, to get some things done so that it can help you own the rest of your day. So with that, I hope you have an incredible morning. I've got to go finish my morning routine, and I'm always here to help. So private message me with your questions, whether it's about food or how to get started, or hey, if you're brand new, post new below. I would love to chat with you and figure out what your goals are. We're going through this book for those of you who keep asking. And then, is the book religious? Nope, it's not. I don't believe so. It's honestly very basic. He's going to talk about gratitude. He's just going to give you some very basic steps on what to do to own your morning. That's it. So there are lots of religious books that I do go through, and I do share a lot of stuff on here. Somebody just shared a Bible verse about owning your morning, or I think the power of your words. But this one is not a religious book. No. So, all right. I hope you guys have an incredible day. I appreciate you all. And again, message me with your questions. I'm here to help. So we'll talk to you soon.